Last night for tea, I made the most gorgeous spicy ratatouille and I served it over some basmati rice. And Tony said to me, could we have that again? Well, yesterday I didn't use aubergines, I actually used courgettes. But today I've got some aubergines ready. So I've been out into the garden and I've picked some tomatoes, a lovely yellow chilli. The yellow ones are tomatoes too. The onion is obviously homegrown, it's from the store. And little aubergines and some green beans. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to fry the onions in some olive oil. Then I'll come back and show you where we go next. Tomato belly buttons. Now, if they're on the red ones, I'm taking them out, but on the yellow ones, I mean, you hardly even notice them, so I'm leaving them in. Entirely up to yourself whether you leave them in or take them out. So what I've done, I've got the onions sizzling away now. I don't want them golden, just maybe slightly caramelised, only ever so slightly though, because I don't really want them to be, I don't know, fried. Does that make sense? Right, next thing that's going in is the green beans and the chilies. The aubergines will go in after the green beans have softened a little bit, and then we'll come back. There we go, the beans are in with the chilies. They're having a good old sizzle away there. I always like to add plenty of olive oil because you can never have too much olive oil. So they've had a bit of a fry, and I'm going to put the aubergines in now. They're just the little ones that are not a great deal bigger than my thumb. Well, actually they are bigger than my thumb. My thumbs aren't that small, but they're going in next. Well, I've just braved the storm. It's thunder and lightning here and it's absolutely hammering it down. But I wanted 3 courgettes. Now these aren't huge, but they'll be adding a nice touch of colour, some flavour and obviously a bit of vitamin, I suppose. We'll come back when I've put them, and I'm going to cut them up into small cubes and pop them in next. Well, I've decided to slice the courgettes instead of chopping them into chunks, but isn't that a nice mix of colours already? As I said, I made this yesterday, but I didn't put aubergines in, and it went down a storm, so himself he's getting it for his tea tonight again. He won't mind, because we're off to our wood carving club tonight. First time back since July, and we're heading out there tonight for a bit of wood carving. Right, I'm going to add plenty of salt and pepper, and on this occasion I'm putting some dried oregano in. I didn't do it yesterday, but I love the flavour of oregano. So we will add that now, and then I'll come back. Now, we are Marmite lovers, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a good spoonful. You will have noticed I haven't given any direct quantities, because in fairness, it's whatever you've got. Salt and pepper, I like to put plenty of salt and pepper in, and as you can see I've put a really good sprinkle of the dried oregano on. I'm going to give it a good stir around now, and I'm going to leave it then for about a half hour just to cook down. I haven't added any fluid whatsoever because plenty comes out of the veg, and I'll come back and I'll do a taste test and I'll tell you what I think. Oh yum, it tastes absolutely gorgeous. Now it will release a lot more juice and it will cook down further, but I think we'll leave that there for this morning.